Sonic the Hedgehog 3. The movie begins with a peaceful moment after the chaotic events of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles have become close friends, and Sonic is finally settling into his new life on Earth with Tom and Maddie Wachowski, his adoptive family. The Master Emerald, which Knuckles vowed to protect, is kept safe, and for the moment, the threat of Dr. Robotnik seems to have faded. However, the calm is short-lived when G.U.N, Guardian Units of Nations, a secret government organization, uncovers a hidden facility from 50 years ago. Within this facility, they discover an ancient experiment, Project Shadow. G.U.N activates the facility's long-dormant power, unintentionally releasing Shadow the Hedgehog, a mysterious and powerful figure who immediately displays incredible speed and strength, rivaling Sonic himself. Shadow, however, is confused and disoriented after being in stasis for half a century. His memories are fragmented, but he recalls one central figure, Maria Robotnik, the granddaughter of Gerald Robotnik, the scientist who created him. Maria was his only friend and had a profound influence on him, but the memory of her tragic fate fills Shadow with rage. Driven by vengeance against those he believes are responsible for Maria's death, Shadow sets out on a mission of destruction. At the same time, Dr. Robotnik, played by Jim Carrey, is not gone for good. Though he was defeated, he's been secretly rebuilding his forces. Robotnik has a new plan, to harness the power of Shadow and use it to conquer the world. He manipulates Shadow, exploiting his confusion and anger, convincing him that Sonic and humanity are the enemies. This sets the stage for a showdown between Sonic and Shadow, two equally matched adversaries. The rise of Shadow. The first act focuses on Shadow's emergence, as G.U.N begins to mobilize its forces. Sonic and his friends remain unaware of the growing threat. Sonic is enjoying his newfound responsibilities as a protector, though he still maintains his carefree attitude. Tails is working on new inventions, and Knuckles has taken on the role of the guardian of the Master Emerald. Meanwhile, Dr. Robotnik locates Shadow after learning about his release and approaches him with a twisted version of the truth. He tells Shadow that Sonic and the humans were responsible for the tragedy that took Maria's life. Robotnik offers to help Shadow regain his lost memories and exact revenge, gaining Shadow's trust in the process. The conflict intensifies. Sonic and his friends eventually learn about Shadow's existence when reports of destruction caused by a dark hedgehog start appearing. At first, Sonic is intrigued by the idea of another hedgehog with powers like his own, but when Shadow attacks a G.U.N facility causing widespread damage, Sonic knows he must confront this new foe. The two first meet in a high-speed battle across the city, with Sonic quickly realizing that Shadow is unlike any enemy he's faced before. Shadow is faster, stronger, and more skilled in combat, fueled by his anger and the chaos energy coursing through him. Sonic is pushed to his limits but barely escapes with the help of Tails and Knuckles. During this time, we get glimpses of Shadow's tragic backstory through flashbacks. He recalls his peaceful time with Maria aboard the Space Colony Ark, a massive space station where Gerald Robotnik conducted his experiments. Maria was gentle and kind, always telling Shadow that he was meant to bring hope to humanity. However, when G.U.N raided the Ark, Maria was killed, an event that shattered Shadow's worldview. As Sonic regroups, Tails begins researching Shadow's origins, discovering that he's linked to Project Shadow, an experiment to create the ultimate life form using Chaos Emeralds. Realizing the potential danger Shadow represents, Sonic and his friends decide they must find a way to stop him, even if that means finding all 7 Chaos Emeralds themselves. Chaos Unleashed. In the third act, Dr. Robotnik's plan escalates. He gains access to some of the Chaos Emeralds, which he uses to power his new ultimate creation, Metal Sonic, a mechanical version of Sonic designed to be his perfect counter. Robotnik sends Metal Sonic after Sonic, while he continues to manipulate Shadow into pursuing his vendetta. At this point, Sonic and Shadow have a second confrontation, but this time Sonic tries to reason with Shadow. He tells Shadow that he's been lied to by Robotnik and that Maria wouldn't want him to be a tool of destruction. Shadow, however, is too consumed by rage to listen, leading to an epic battle fueled by chaos control, the ability to manipulate time and space using the Chaos Emeralds. The stakes are higher, with both characters drawing immense power from the emeralds, which causes environmental havoc around them. Just as all hope seems lost, Tails and Knuckles arrive with the remaining Chaos Emeralds, allowing Sonic to transform into Super Sonic. In a climactic battle, Super Sonic fights Shadow, who taps into his own Super Shadow form. Their fight is destructive, spanning land, sea, and even space. But in the end, Sonic's pure heart and determination help him break through to Shadow, who finally sees through Robotnik's lies. Redemption. In the final act, Shadow's memories of Maria fully return. He realizes that Maria wanted him to protect Earth and its people, not destroy them. Stricken by guilt, Shadow turns against Robotnik, helping Sonic defeat Metal Sonic in an explosive final showdown. In the aftermath, Sonic offers Shadow a place with them, suggesting that he could find redemption by helping protect the world. Shadow, however, declines, feeling that he still needs time to figure out who he really is and what his purpose will be moving forward. He disappears into the shadows, leaving the door open for future appearances. Dr. Robotnik, though defeated once again, survives and escapes, likely to continue his quest for world domination in future installments. The film ends on a hopeful note as Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles return to their peaceful life, but with the knowledge that new adventures and threats are always just around the corner. Themes and character development. Throughout the movie, Sonic's growth as a hero is a central theme. He starts out still a bit carefree, but by the end, he learns the importance of understanding others and seeking peace rather than simply fighting. His relationship with Shadow mirrors his journey, as Shadow serves as a dark reflection of what Sonic could become if driven by anger and loss. Shadow's arc is tragic but redemptive, exploring themes of identity, grief, and purpose. His connection to Maria humanizes him and adds emotional depth, making him one of Sonic's most compelling adversaries. The film could also further explore Knuckles' role as the guardian of the Master Emerald and Tails' ingenuity, as they both contribute significantly to Sonic's success in overcoming the challenges they face. Thanks for watching. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to Widescope for more diverse content. Hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. Also, please suggest ways I can create better quality videos so that I can provide you with even better content in the future.